Welcome back to another LFK Unscripted. I'm Carolyn.
And I'm Gabby.
And we're here with another gossip session.
Yes, I'm so excited for this gossip hour. First, we're going to talk about Kanye's new relationship. Well, I guess he's dating this girl named Bianca.
She looks like
just
identical
like Kim.
to Kim
Just
K,
like Kim.
first of all.
And I don't even want to say dating because apparently they had an intimate wedding sesh where they got married. Nobody knows if it was legal, but for these two newly found lovebirds, it was very real. It was very real. I know, it was really weird. Then they have their own relationship. They've been seen hanging out with North, the child.
Yeah.
But the child of Kim K, the product of Kim K and Kanye. But Kim Kardashian and North have a TikTok account, and Kanye isn't a fan. He thinks that promoting their kids on social media isn't good parenting, but Kim K is creativity is really important for growth. I don't know. I enjoy their TikToks.
I do too.
I think they're funny.
But I remember when North was hanging out with Ice Spice and Kanye hated it.
Really?
Yeah, he was cause she was dressed like her and doing all the dances.
Wait, that's awesome though. The child was hanging out with Ice Spice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I kind of wish I was Kim K's daughter.
Me too.
I feel like I'd have such a great life. Maybe not. I don't know. Moving on, we're gonna talk about the Galloways, who I'd literally die for. I would die for them.
I think I cried a little bit when I saw their wedding photos. There were so many. I'm literally obsessed with them. If you guys haven't watched them on TikTok, they're the cutest couple actually ever. They're so cute and they're so funny.
Inspirational. I'm getting emotional. They're so awesome. I love their relationship.
But there was a little bit of drama.
There's some tea about their wedding, right?
So Braden's brother did not attend the wedding because an ex was there. But that's your brother.
That's your brother. Yeah, you need to put the blood love ahead of the broken heart love. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's your family. How are you not going to show up to your brother's wedding because there's an ex there? Seriously.
Yeah. I agree.
Whatever. But anyway, they're still happy. And they're the most iconic couple out there, in my opinion.
Yeah, always.
However, possibly a new iconic couple, Zayn and Selena.
Oh, yes, they're back.
Yeah, they're back. Apparently, this has been a reoccurring thing.
Yeah.
Which I wasn't aware of until I did a little research. Mm-hmm. And they have a past. They have a history.
There's a timeline, yeah.
Yeah.
So they were spotted. They were spotted having dinner together in New York.
Mm-hmm. So. And they entered hand in hand.
Oh,
I saw
wow.
that. Holding hands. That's serious, guys, because you don't see that a lot these days.
Right.
You don't see that.
No.
He's
a true gentleman.
Yeah. Yeah. I bet he paid the whole bill too with the tip.
Wow.
I bet he left a great tip too. That's crazy.
He totally did.
Anyway, and the good thing is that Gigi, his ex-girlfriend, ex-fiance, she's very supportive with this. So, girls supporting girls, we love to see it.
Yeah.
She just wants Zayn to be happy, and the world wants Selena to be happy. So,
of course, especially in this current climate.
Yeah. So true.
Selena always.
For real. Team Selena. Yeah, I think she could run the world one day. That's all we have for Gossip Hour this week. We're going to have a break, but after the break, we have another LFK Hidden Gems with Eric. Eric.
You may not hear it at first, but it's there. Our chant, rising. On this summit, callings converge, voices unify into a chorus that sounds out for good. For greatness. Can you hear it?
37% of teens are cyberbullied. 95% of teens say they have an online presence. 23% of students say they have bullied someone. Before you post, think, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Or is it kind? For more information, visit stopbullying.gov.
We opened in 1995, and so we've been around 20, almost 30 years, coming up soon. The store has always been connected with British culture because British culture touches us in so many ways of music and movies and TV shows. And it really started with Harry Potter when we started carrying the British version of the books, and people just started realizing there was a British version and the American version. And so the movies bring on lots of merchandise. Doctor Who has been very popular. We do sell Tad Lasso items, and Jane Austen has always been popular, books and movies. It's never ending. The British are always coming out with wonderful shows and music. The most popular things in the store are chocolates and tea. We sell a lot of tea, so we appeal to a lot more than just British people because tea is very popular now, and we have over, I think, 300 brands of tea and types of tea right now. Brits likes to support a lot of different charities and programs in Lawrence. We always like to do things with the Lawrence Public Library, or Just Food, and the Lawrence Humane Society. Right now we have a box at the front counter where we're collecting money for Willow. We just like to help out whenever we can. In the end, I would like people to know around Lawrence that we're not such a niche store that you may not, if you're not interested in Britain, you may not be interested in our shop. Because who doesn't like food? We have a lot of food. Who doesn't need a mug or a towel, or we sell all sorts of things that are clever and fun. You might be surprised. You might not be thinking, oh, David Bowie, he was British, Elton John. Oh yeah, they are. And we have things relating to all sorts of, it's more than just one thing.
Alrighty, good afternoon, LFK Unscripted. We are back with another week of Balling with Barry, and I have another guest. Her name is Lauren Ritchie, and for this week's occasion, I couldn't get anything toxic, so we're gonna start out low. But it's great to have her on the show. How are you feeling right now?
I mean, I'm really nervous, to be honest.
Right.
I don't know what kind of questions they're gonna be.
All right, so what I'm gonna do. Every question you get wrong, it's a sports trivia. Every question you get wrong, you have to eat 3 at a time. Okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. First question. Alrighty. This is an NBA question. What state used to be the Blackhawks? A, Boston, B, Atlanta, C, Chicago, D, Wisconsin. Oh, and by the way, sponsor me, Trolley. Yeah, sponsor me.
It's either Atlanta or Chicago. Atlanta Blackhawks, Chicago Blackhawks. My gut's telling me Chicago.
That's your final answer?
That is.
All right, let's see what it is. It was Atlanta Hawks.
Atlanta.
Go ahead. Let's big 3.
Okay, here's your proof. 3.
This is what I love. Inviting my
This
guests.
is so embarrassing.
And also, I love embarrassing my guests, too. Okay. Alrighty. While you're eating those, move on to the next question. Which team has never won a Super Bowl? A, Minnesota Vikings, B, Bengals, C, Browns, or D, Texans? Might have some, she might throw up, Who knows? Oh, man. So sorry.
Well, I just can't chew them. I'm gonna have to say B, Cincinnati Bengals.
All right. It was actually all of them.
So I got it right.
Nah, should have said all of them.
I mean, technically I didn't get it right.
But you missed the other 3 options. So, you know what? Just for your safety help, I got you. All right. Next question. What current team does Blake Griffin play on?
It's the Boston Celtics.
That's your final answer. Ding,
Yep.
ding, ding. We might not have anything on the floor today. All righty. Second one. Who won the second ever Super Bowl? Your favorite team? Steelers, Packers, or Niners?
I'm gonna say the Green Bay Packers.
All righty.
That was a total guess.
All right.
B, 120.
Final answer. Okay, next question. All right. Who has the most 3-pointers in a season as a rookie? Had a little brain fart typing that, so yeah. You get a timer. 10 seconds. 8, 7.
Who's the most 3-pointers in
6.
season rookie? I'll say A, Buddy Hield.
All righty. It was Keegan Murray.
What?
All righty, go ahead and take another 3 for me. Next question. Who has the most triple-doubles in a season? A, Nikola Jokic. 2-time MVP. Very known for his playmaking. It's a high. You should pick this guy. B, Russell Westbrook. C, LeBron James. D, Oscar Robertson.
I think it's A.
Great answer. Let's go. No, it was B, Russell Westbrook. All right, so go ahead and bust open another 3 for me. All righty. Who won back-to-back dunk contests in 2015 and 2016? I'm going to give you a second because you still haven't finished. Start your other 3, and nothing's going to get by me. And so, yeah, I'll give you time to think about this one while you get
Yeah,
your
I've got 3 more.
yeah. Come on.
I feel like I'm gonna say D.
D, Russell Westbrook. Okay. No, it was B, Zach LaVine. So you have 6. So the more time. Next question. Bonus question. You have to eat 6 if you get. No, I'm just kidding. You have to eat just 3 if you get this wrong, and if you get it right, I have to eat 3.
Alright.
All right. You have 15 seconds to name 10 players from NFL to Alabama. 15.
Okay.
I'm just counting my head.
Mac Jones, Tua Tagovailoa, Jalen Hurts. My parents are gonna be so disappointed in me.
If you're watching this,
They're literally
or as
in
parents,
my head.
you should feel disappointed.
It's like the Tennessee Titans. Like it's literally in my head. The Tennessee Titans.
It's not an answer.
Derek.
Who?
Gosh.
Well,
I don't know. I can't
yeah, it's
think
too
of
late.
it. Yeah.
So that's 9. You won't have
9
to
off
see
air.
at least eat 3 more right now. You know, I'm not gonna make you eat 9, but at least at least eat 3 more.
It'll take me a while.
Alrighty, that's all we have for Ballin' with Barry. Our next segment to go to is Chicks with Flicks with Cameron and Emily.
Hi guys, welcome back to another week of Flicks with Chicks. We have another actor of the week this week for you and a movie of the week, and we'll talk about what we've been liking and what we haven't been.
Yeah, so for our actor of the week this week, we decided to go with Brad Pitt. He has a lot of movies to choose from. I was like scrolling through the list, like trying to figure out what I was gonna pick, and I was like, oh my gosh, there's so many.
Yeah.
But ultimately, we ended up choosing The Curious Case of Benjamin Button. So I guess you could just start us off.
Yeah, it's kind of an older one, 2008, I believe. So not some of his recent stuff, but nevertheless, it's one of my top movies of his, for sure. It's directed by David Fincher. He has a lot of good films. He did Gone Girl, The Social Network, Fight Club, all very known ones. So The Curious Case of Benjamin Button is a very sweet, sad movie. When I watched it recently, I was looking for a sad movie, weirdly, and it tells the story of this guy who's born as a very, very old man. I think it's a pretty familiar idea, and then he ages backwards, and he meets this young girl when he's first born as an old man, and then she grows up and he gets younger, and then they kind of like meet in the middle and have a little relationship and end up having a kid, which is really weird because then he gets really young and their child grows older. So it's kind of like a mind twister, but it's a really sweet movie ultimately.
Yeah, I love movies. I feel like I've said this on our past few episodes, but I love movies that play with time. And obviously this movie does. It's kind of similar to a book I read one time called Elsewhere, which kind of talked about afterlife and how like you go to this place called Elsewhere and you like age backwards until you're like reborn into another life. So it kind of reminds me of that book, just the whole idea of aging backwards. But yeah, it's kind of like a bittersweet movie. Like it's cute, but it's sad. It's a pretty long movie, I think. So if you're ever looking for just like a sad movie on a night and you're willing to watch it, then that's your movie. But yeah, so Brad Pitt's in it. That's a movie of the week, I guess.
Yes, Kate Blanchett.
But
a lot of good actors. So what did you watch this week?
So I've been watching the Murdaugh Murders docuseries on Netflix. I love docuseries, love documentaries, and I like this one because the trial is actually going on right now with Alex Murdaugh, and so it's really relevant and it's interesting to kind of get the backstory of that case while it's going on. I 100% think he murdered his family, so it's just like really crazy. I need to watch the trial more to kind of like understand it all, but I think Netflix did a really good job getting interviews with all the people who are involved and kind of focusing more on their accounts rather than like, I don't know, I feel like documentaries sometimes can get so like twisted with documents, and they kind of focus more on like the witnesses and the people who were there, which I liked. Yeah, but
that
what have
helps
you
you
been watching?
consume it a lot more.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah. I also watched another David Fincher movie this week. I rewatched it. I watched Gone Girl. First of all, it's a great book to start out with. I always like the book more than the movie, but it follows this kind of murder mystery case between this unhappy couple, and ultimately you find out that the wife kind of plotted her own murder and framed her husband for it. And it's like you follow these police investigation throughout, and the husband's kind of being evasive, so people think it's him, and then it just kind of unravels. But it's a pretty dark movie, and I think there's a big genre of this like kind of main character in the woman being kind of like deceptive. So
Yeah.
I am definitely a fan of that genre, and a lot of good actors in that movie. So
Yeah, we've had kind of a lot of like murder, like
that's kind of my
sad
stuff,
movies
low
this
key.
week.
Yeah,
I know. I love the crime stuff.
Yeah.
Another movie I watched this week was called The Stepfather. It's also on Netflix. It's I think from like 2009, and it's about this serial killer who basically like will murder a family and then find a new one and like completely recreate his identity, and it's crazy. That one's a little cheesy, like there's some like questionable acting in it, but it is a pretty good movie overall, so I did like that one also.
Scary stuff, you guys. So if you're in the mood to be a little spooked, we have some recommendations for you.
That is all we have for today's episode, but stick around for more content from LFK Unscripted.
Where you go to college makes a statement about you. This place will become a part of you, your identity for life. The University of Kansas, a great place to be you.
Thank you, Emily and Cameron, for that. I have not seen either of those movies, but
Me neither.
I'll definitely watch
take
them
a
now.
look.
Yeah. Up next, we have a Meals on Mass with Cammie and Cameron, and they stopped by Silas and Maddie's to get some ice cream.
Yum.
Hey everybody, welcome to Meals on Mass. I'm Cammie.
And I'm Cameron, and today we're at Silas and Maddie's, and we're gonna try some ice cream.
Okay, so we got our ice cream flavors. We're both like very indecisive, so we were like, let's just do the sampler so that we can get 5
big menu
different flavors.
Yes.
Which honestly, I think it's great that they do that because like so many unique flavors that
It's hard to choose.
it's so hard to choose.
Exactly.
And like I said, we're both very indecisive. So
We're starting off with cotton candy.
okay, here we go.
So sweet.
See, personally, I hate real cotton candy, but cotton candy like flavored ice cream is one of my favorites, even though it's so sweet. But I'm kind of a fan.
I'd say it's a little bit too sweet for me. Not it for me.
That's like valid.
Probably biased. So we got Rock Chalk Jayhawk. Figured it was festive, school
Very
spirit.
fitting.
Hopefully
Very fitting.
it lives up to the name.
Yeah. I guess here we go.
Has little like brownie pieces in it, which I love, like big chunks of things in my ice cream. You don't?
Okay, so cannot really at all.
What?
That's really
I like
weird.
something to chew on, because ice cream is boring unless there's something to chew on.
No,
texture,
the point
texture,
is that it's
texture.
smooth. The point is that
texture,
it's smooth.
texture.
Wow. Controversy.
So you're not a lover of this one?
But I do. I like the brownie.
It's chocolate.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Okay, next we have another festive Kansas one, Kansas Twister. So I'm assuming it's like a combination of a lot of different things,
It's
like a tornado.
Peanut butter ice cream with like peanuts.
I think there's actual
and
peanuts in it.
Oreos.
Yeah. I'm gonna go right back on what I said for the last one. I don't like peanuts in my ice cream.
I actually don't like peanut butter ice cream
I
to
also
begin
don't.
with, so that as
No.
a base is not great.
No, it's not great.
I don't know why we decided let's get the peanut butter one, considering neither of us like peanut butter ice cream
No.
or peanuts in our ice cream.
No, it's the name.
It was the name.
Kansas Twister. It misleads you.
Loki, those names might get you. They have a lot of like fun names.
They try to trap you.
And
I
we
love you, Silas and Maddie's.
We
I love
focused
you.
more on the names than what was in them,
Yeah.
and I think that's what got
You
us.
guys. Okay, we're gonna mix it up a little bit. We got some sherbet.
We had to do like a little fruity one.
Is this dairy free? Is that what sherbet is? Or is that sorbet?
Okay, so this one is strawberry lemonade, so I'm really excited for that. I'm already trying it. I gotta go.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh. That's a negative face.
No, it's good.
Oh, okay.
No, I really like it.
This is like frozen lemonade. Like, I feel like that's what this is.
It's like really refreshing.
Mm-hmm.
Like a hot summer day, I would totally be like,
Oh,
yeah, I need this.
that's good. Okay, our last flavor.
Last but not least, we got the flavor of the
Flavor
month.
of the month.
This is drumsticks, so it just said flavor of the month, and we were like, all right, we
Yeah.
got.
It was the flavor of the month.
We gotta
It's gotta
try
be
it.
pretty good.
It's got it. So I think it's like vanilla ice cream with chocolate, like the waffle cone, and then like peanuts. I like it.
It's better than the other peanut one.
Oh, for sure.
Kansas Twister.
For sure.
So, flavor of the month is a win, I would say.
What's been your favorite if you had to choose one? Say you were only getting one
Yes,
flavor,
yes,
what
yes,
would you
yes,
recommend?
I gotta go with the strawberry lemonade sherbet. I want
Okay.
summer. I love frozen lemonade.
I gotta say cotton candy. I'm a fan. I'm a fan.
Well, we enjoyed the ice cream today. We hope you guys enjoyed watching us eat as well. And we'll be back next week with another Meals on Mass. So make sure to tune in for that.
Well, as Shakespeare once said, parting is such sweet sorrow. That's all we have for LFK Unscripted this week. I'm Gabby.
I'm Carolyn.
And we'll see you guys next week.